Welcome back. Let's start learning about real-time databases in Firebase. The Firebase Realtime Database is a cloud-hosted database. Data is stored as JSON and synchronized in real time to every connected client. Let's move to Android Studio and start dealing with real-time databases, read, write, save data, and much more. To start using Firebase databases, real-time databases, we need to add its dependency. So let's go to Firebase demo app on the console.firebase.google.com, see all build features, and here I need to enable real-time database. Then I need to click on this create database button, keep the real-time database location as default, and I'll start in test mode. This mode is good for getting started with mobile and web client libraries, but allows anyone to read and overwrite your data. Click enable, and this is our real-time database. You can see we have data, rules, backup, usage, and extension. For now, I'll concentrate on this data section, and you can see our link, our reference URL is this.firebase.io.com. I'll click on this, go to docs to get the dependencies of the Firebase real-time database. Click on real-time database and click on Android setup. And here I need to get the latest dependency. Again, guys, if you use BOM, Firebase BOM, you don't need to specify the version of your Firebase services. I'll use Java Android and I'll copy this. Go to kotlin.kts and add the dependency for this real-time database and paste it here. Sync now. And you're ready to use the real-time databases. Again, guys, let's move to the rules. And the real-time database provides a declarative rules language that allows you to define how your data should be structured, how it should be indexed, and when your data can be read from or written to. Here you can see read, we are enable it, and write, you can see that it is for 1 month from my current date. So it will enable you to read and write from the database. Let's go back to the data section, and this is our reference, and our hierarchy, database hierarchy will be displayed here. Now, let's move to the main activity here. This is our empty views activity. In this video, we'll learn how to write data and how to insert data into our database. I'll start by creating database instance by using Firebase database, and you can see I imported this class from the google.firebase.database package. Firebase database equal to Firebase database.get instance. Firebase.get instance method is a method provided by Firebase Realtime Database SDK for Android that allows you to obtain an instance of the Firebase Realtime Database. You typically use this method to initialize and access the database in your Android application. Once you've obtained an instance of the database, you can use it to get references to specific locations or nodes within your database. These references allow you to read and write data at those locations. I'll start using database reference, my reference equal to database.getReference method. And here I need to specify the node. And this node you want to access within your database. For example, path is messages. Node will be named as messages. With a reference to a specific node, you can perform various database operations like reading data with add listeners for a single value event method, writing data with setValue method, and others. In this video, we'll learn about setValue method. So I'll start with my reference dot set value method. And here I need to set the value, pass an argument of type string to this set value method. I'll use hello from our course. Let's run our application and make sure that you add the internet permission in the Android manifest in order to access the internet by using users permission, internet. Let's run again. This is our application. Hello world, nothing to display. And you can see messages node is created and the value hello from our course is added. So congratulations guys, we created our real-time database. We get the reference and we insert data in this database.